A retainer or a plate, it's like a plastic appliance that's put into your mouth from a mold that's been taken, and it fits into the palate or it fits down in underneath the tongue. So the retainer is something that maintains your teeth the way that they are, so that the actual crowding doesn't get any worse. But if it's a functional plate, that's a plate that can move, can either move sideways, forward, it can move many different ways to move your teeth around to try and undo the crowding, or to try and put teeth into a different position to where they are. So a functional plate is different to a retainer, where a retainer just maintains and holds it there, and a functional is something that will actually move the teeth around to a different position. When the plate is first put into the mouth, the first thing that the mouth does, it just creates a lot of saliva. So if a child has been issued with a plate, most likely they'll want to swallow over and over and over, and it's annoying to them. So you'll hear probably for the first week that they're slurping and they're having an issue with the actual speech, because the plate has now taken away the space from the tongue, so they might have a slurring speech, they might have a lisp until they get used to it. It's just encroaching on the space, so the tongue doesn't like it. They might have habits of being able to sort of keep their mouth open all the time, speech problems and saliva. That's the main issue when a child has been issued with a plate. Most likely an adult won't be issued with a plate because they have jobs, they have to speak all day, and it's just not as easy to give a plate to an adult as it is to a child, because it affects their speech, it affects their function. They can't work, they can't speak, they can't we have other ways of moving teeth or retaining it so that it's not affecting your daily functions. Physically, it's sent to the laboratory. We take a mould of the teeth and they wax it up and they create a plastic plate. But what we do these days is so that the adult or the child can function at school and at work, we have a clear retainer that only covers the teeth, and at night time we have a plate that will cover the palate to ensure that the arch shape stays maintained. So it depends on the function of what the person has to do during the day to what will issue, depending on their needs.